You ever sit somewhere minding your business, just trying to hold it together, when the world suddenly decides you're public enemy number one? That's what happened to me, Master Sergeant Danny Torres, at the crack of dawn, just waiting on a battered metal bench for the 7:15 bus, trying to make my VA appointment like a responsible adult. I'm sitting there, fighting off a wave of anxiety and running through my checklist for the third time: keys, water bottle, paperwork, my pills. Then, out of nowhere, some cop comes rolling up, window down, jaws set, and barks, "Move along, vagrant, or I'll make you move." Before I can even say a word, he's out of the car with his hand on his belt, eyes locked on me like he's sizing up a threat, not a guy just sitting on a bus bench. Now, let me back up a sec. This is the old part of downtown Sacramento, a place where gentrification hasn't bulldozed everything real yet, and folks like me still take the bus to work, to appointments, or, like today, to the VA. My jacket's scuffed, my jeans faded, nothing about me screams Army Ranger or 15 years of combat deployments, and honestly, I like it that way. Civilians don't get the scars you carry home, you know? Most days, I just want to blend in. Except blending in doesn't help when people only see what they want. Anyway, I try to keep my voice steady. I'm just waiting for the bus, officer, heading to the VA, got my appointment right here. But he's already decided I'm a problem that needs solving. Stand up, hands where I can see them. I do as I'm told, moving slow and careful because that's what kept me alive in Afghanistan. Keep your hands visible, scan for threats, never escalate. But as I reach for my wallet to show him my ID, he starts shouting over himself, "Keep your hands up. Show me your ID." I try to explain calm, measured, the way Dr. Kim taught me in therapy, but his adrenaline's already off the charts. Next thing I know, zap, the taser hits me square in the chest. 50,000 volts, and it feels like every cell in my body is screaming. I hit the concrete hard, cheek grinding into gravel, tongue bleeding where I bit it. My muscles seize, every nerve on fire, and all I can think is, how the hell did I get here? People on the sidewalk freeze, some pull out their phones, others just stare. Nobody moves to help. For a second, I'm back overseas, pinned down, helpless, watching a friend bleed out, knowing you can't do a damn thing but pray. It's not the pain that kills you, it's the helplessness. The feeling that no amount of training or discipline will save you from somebody else's split-second decision. I hear the cop, Officer Bradley. I catch the name on the radio, painting me as some crazed druggie or threat. He's saying I was acting erratically and refused to comply. I try to shout, "I'm a veteran. I have PTSD, my ID's in my backpack." But my voice comes out a whisper between gulps for air. He tells me to stay down or he'll tase me again. I see a woman, middle-aged, kind eyes, try to step in, but he waves her away. "Scene's not secure," he says, like I'm about to start a war in a bus shelter. The sirens come next, more blue lights, more uniforms, all hearing Bradley's side. They see a dangerous vagrant, not a guy who used to lead recon teams through places they wouldn't last an hour. I can feel my pulse spike, panic attack coming on hard. The noise, the lights, people crowding in, it's all one big trigger. I try to focus, repeat my name, where I am, what's happening. That's what Dr. Kim says to do. But it's no use. Bradley rips open my backpack, finds my VA paperwork, waves it off as possibly stolen. No one's listening. And then, twist, you couldn't script better. 3 black SUVs roll up, doors fly open, and out step half a dozen men in dark suits, the kind of guys who don't flash badges unless they want you to feel real small. The lead agent walks straight up to Bradley, doesn't even blink. Special Agent Marcus Webb, Pentagon Security. He flashes something shiny, and I swear Bradley goes pale as milk. Webb explains calm, like he's got all the time in the world. "We've been monitoring a signal from Sergeant Torres' medical alert device. It activated when his heart rate spiked. Turns out, the VA gave me a tracker for high-risk vets with severe PTSD. It pings the Pentagon if I hit a panic threshold, and today, I guess, it saved my skin." Webb doesn't bother with niceties. He spells it out: "I'm a decorated veteran, still under Pentagon medical monitoring, entitled to a whole list of protections." He reads Bradley the Riot Act. "You had federal data, you had paperwork, and you escalated instead of de-escalating." He brings his own medics who actually know what PTSD looks like. Suddenly, the whole scene flips. Bradley is the problem, not me. The agents start collecting phone videos, getting witness statements, pulling body cam footage. Bradley realizes, finally, this is bigger than Sacramento PD. It's the feds, and he's about to be Exhibit A. While the Pentagon team checks me over, real professionals, patient, steady hands, I feel the panic ease off. Dr. Kim shows up, eyes wide, but she goes into full-on crisis mode, talks me through the shakes and flashbacks, tells me I'm safe now. I'm seen. The agents guarantee I won't ride in a police cruiser. They put me in a federal car, make sure I get to the VA, even call ahead so Dr. Kim can reschedule her whole day. And Agent Webb? He promises, right to my face, Officer Bradley will answer for this. Veterans like you deserve respect, not violence. News crews show up before I'm even gone, snapping photos, asking questions nobody wants to answer. Bradley's suspended before lunch, and I hear the DOJ, the VA Inspector General, and Congress are all getting copies of the report. My story isn't just mine now. It's out there for every veteran who's ever been mistaken for a threat instead of a hero. Sitting in that federal SUV, rolling toward the VA, I realize I finally feel like somebody's got my back again. Not just the medals in a box or a flag in the closet, but real, living people, ready to fight for me the way I fought for them. So tell me, if you've ever watched justice take its sweet time but finally hit like a freight train, or if you've ever felt invisible until suddenly you weren't, what would you want to say to the people in charge? Is it justice when it takes the Pentagon to remind a cop what a veteran looks like? Or do we still have a long way to go before service and sacrifice means something off the battlefield? Share your thoughts, your stories, right or wrong, justice or just another day. Let's talk about what this country owes to the people who put everything on the line. You know what I mean?